What up, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. I am very excited for today's video. And I know I say that every single time, and I know that I call myself out for saying it every single time, but I truly mean it when I say it because I'm an excitable person, okay? This is who I am to my core, and I'm very excited about today's video. Today's video started out because I had a 3-pound container of ground turkey that I had ordered from Kroger when I did a Kroger order. It's something I've been doing lately because it turns out to only be $3.33 a pound. The way that we meal plan in our house is I generally shop my own ingredients first. So I check my pantry, my freezer, and my fridge to see what needs to be used up, and I come up with a meal plan based on that. And then I generally just pick up some proteins at the store and then make things work. So in today's video, I'm using a lot of my pantry items, but I wanted to see how much it would cost had I done a fresh grocery order for all of the items that I needed for today's video. It's March 2024, I live in the state of Florida, and all of the ingredients that are included in this video cost me $60. I ended up getting 18 meals out of it. Easily. It could easily have been stretched to like 20 to 22 meals, but when I calculate that, that works out to be about $3.30 per meal, which in today's pricing, I feel like that is phenomenal. And I'm gonna tell you right now, not a single one of these recipes feels like a budget recipe. They were all incredibly delicious, they're nutritious, they were easy to throw together, and the cleanup was pretty minimal. I also got this all done in about 2 hours. So can you just imagine? You have $60, you have 2 hours, and at the end of it, you get 18 meals out of it that are absolutely delicious. 2 of these recipes are also freezer friendly, so if you don't want to have 18 meals on hand and you're not into meal prep, you could just take a couple servings of each and then store the rest in the freezer if you wanted to. The thing about that $60 is a lot of the ingredients, I really think that you would probably have on hand and you wouldn't need to go buy them, but I just wanted to be as fair as possible in case your pantry and fridge was completely bare. The only things that I assumed you would have on hand is oil, honey, mayonnaise, seasoning blends, salt and pepper, those type of things. If you didn't have honey on hand or something, obviously there would be an additional cost, but I think most people have honey or some similar substitute to it. A lot of the ingredients that I purchased, I didn't use all of the ingredients. You know, I'm accounting for a jar of pickles and we only use a little bit of the pickles. So you have these ingredients left over to roll into other recipes. So all that to say, the $60 goes pretty far, okay? If you're new here, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you clicking on that thumbnail and giving me a chance. If you end up liking this video, please feel free to check out the rest of my channel because I have plenty of more meal inspiration throughout, and I'd love it if you'd subscribe. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the video. Just to let you know, the description box is gonna have all of the recipes, and I even typed up a little shopping list in the event you wanna recreate this exact meal prep. And please, you guys, let me know if you like this type of video and if I should do more in the future, and let's get into the video. Friends, we are in the kitchen making dreams come true, and I could not be happier to share it with you. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. That came out like a poem, and I'm not mad about it. I love to buy a bulk amount of protein because it usually means a significant savings. However, I am also the type of person that needs variety, so I really need recipes that have different flavor profiles. So here I am making 3 different meals: a turkey enchilada skillet, turkey lettuce wraps, and burgers in a jar. What I love most about these recipes, though, is although they honor my need for variety, a lot of the ingredients do overlap, so grocery shopping was easy and also budget friendly. As I always do, I'll share the recipes in the description box as well as any links I can think of for the items I use to prepare these meals. But if I miss anything, just holler at me and I'll gladly share. Let's start with the turkey enchilada skillet. This was John's favorite dish, and one I know we'll be making again and again. It came together so easy in the one pot, and it made so many servings. This would be great for meal prep, and it's definitely freezer friendly, so if you want to stock up for those future busy days, you totally could. It starts off with garlic, onion, and bell pepper that I saute for a couple minutes before adding in the ground turkey. I then added the zest and juice of a lime, and then added in the corn, beans, red enchilada sauce, and seasonings. I personally used a chili lime seasoning from Trader Joe's, but you can just use your favorite taco seasoning. We served this over some Spanish rice and topped it with the cheese. I kept the tortilla strips separate for the meal prep portions just so it wouldn't get too soggy.
Well, maybe it was fate when you walked in the door, I could have sworn I've seen your face before. So glad that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by the night? We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to hold.
Next up, we have my favorite meal from this lineup, turkey lettuce wraps. These remind me so much of the P.F. Chang's lettuce wraps, but I actually think I like these even more. I usually don't get too fancy when I make recipes, but I put on my fancy pants today and I toasted up some slivered almonds. Once I removed those, in the same skillet, I added sesame oil and I sauteed onion, bell pepper, and garlic. I let that cook for about 2 to 3 minutes and then added in the shredded carrots and water chestnuts that I had chopped. Then I browned the ground turkey until it was fully cooked, added in the remaining ingredients and reduced the heat to low-medium and allowed it to simmer for 15 to 20 minutes, just until the liquid had reduced. I then stirred in the almonds and served it in lettuce wraps. This would also be so delicious over rice if you prefer that. Sir. So these are the P.F. Chang's lettuce wrap dupe. I don't know.
Dupe? Dupe it up. Is there water chestnuts in this? Yeah. Yes. This is delicious.
I think that's the key to anything.
It's got like a nice little crunch.
Well, it's also got slivered almonds in it.
Ah.
I toasted some slivered almonds.
Oh, how's your fancy?
Yeah.
Fancy.
Fancy lady.
Fancy lady. This is delicious. I'll take 5 pounds of this. Thank you. Okay.
So what would you rate it out of scale of 10?
It's in a lettuce wrap, so it's healthy.
It's definitely. And it's ground turkey. Hello.
Hello.
Out of 10. Rating.
Out of 10. For my meals, I would say this is like 8.
8?
Yeah.
Okay, because you're more of like you like more of like a Mexican vibe. What kind of?
Meat and potato, American.
Basic then?
Basic.
This is
I like chili.
This is adventurous for you.
This isn't adventurous.
Well,
this is really
good
good.
news. One of the other recipes that I meal prepped is an enchilada skillet, which is basically like chili in a skillet.
Basically, so. I'm just gonna enjoy that as well.
Yeah.
I mean, everything that you make is mind-blowing. So
I paid him to say that, just so everybody knows.
Not even close.
No.
No.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Thank you for your feedback, sir.
This is very, 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 very good, and
You're
I'm
welcome.
very grateful for this. Thank you.
You're welcome. Goodbye. Last up, we have burgers in a jar. For this, I made my own creamy honey mustard dressing, which I will share in the description box along with the other recipes. I know that sounds so extra, but it's actually very easy to throw together your own dressing. I love to use the Zesty Italian dressing packets as a starter for different style dressings. You just take the packet and combine it with water, oil, and vinegar, and they give you instructions on the back to get a base. It's honestly delicious just like that, but you can also take it different directions by adding other ingredients. For this one, I went with minced garlic, Dijon mustard, honey, and mayonnaise. This salad would work with any dressing that's your favorite though, so if you don't have time to mix up your own, do not stress. To cook the ground turkey, I used my crock pot since I had already a lot going on the stove. The key with this process is to make sure to grease the bottom of the crock pot, add the turkey, and press the meat down as even as possible. I seasoned with some spicy garlic seasoning, 21 seasoning salute from Trader Joe's, and good old salt and pepper. It only took a couple hours on high for it to be fully cooked. I drained it and kept it on the side before I assembled the salads. I layered the jar in this order: dressing, tomatoes, onion, bell pepper, cucumber, pickles, cheese, ground turkey, and then the lettuce. I always add a paper towel before I place the lid. I don't know if it's necessary, but I just figure soaking up a little of the moisture from the lettuce wouldn't hurt anybody. These salads hold up for us for about 3 to 4 days, but to be honest, we usually devour them way before that mark. These are a great way to mix up meal prep, and I love knowing that I have a nutritious meal waiting for me in the fridge. All right, you guys, thank you so much again for spending some time with me today. I really, truly appreciate it. I hope this video brought you whatever you needed when you clicked on the thumbnail. I hope you walk away with some delicious recipes to try out, and I hope you have a magical day. Thanks, bye.